All right. So excellent. So just make sure you've got your instrument and you have Smart Music or Book 2 open, because we're going to go to number 18. And 18 is an A minor scale, or it's the concert G scale, excuse me. It's A minor for clarinet, but it's G minor for concert pitch instruments like flute. And for saxophone, you guys are actually playing your concert E minor scale. So pretty cool. So everybody's got their own thing that we're playing, but we're all playing a minor scale. And minor scales sound different than major scales. They're actually a little sadder, aren't they? Their third is dropped, and it just sounds a little sad. So composers use this for compositions when there's something, you know, sad happening on the main screen. There's Josue. Hey, Josue. So hopefully you've got your drum set up, or even a xylophone. We're going to play number 18 first. So if you haven't come to one of these, you'll notice that Brooke and Jordan and Bobo, they have their instruments out and they've got their mics muted. They're going to play along. We're all playing together. And I'm going to play using Smart Music and this nice speaker here. I'm going to play it for you, and then you're just going to play along. So if you're able to turn on your video camera, do. If you're not able to, that's okay, but we're all playing together at the same time. But I won't be able to hear you. A lot of you are coming back to school, so I get to hear you at school, which is, yay, really great. So I'm so glad you're coming back and we're able to get some stuff done. So anyway, let's go ahead and start. We're going to start with number 18. That's this week's playoff, okay? So number 18. So sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor. Everybody's good to go. I'm going to change our tempo. It's set to 96 in Smart Music, but I'm actually going to go and play it kind of slow. Let's actually do 70, okay? So we're going to start. There's James. Very good. And James and Josue, you might want to play this first on your keyboard or piano if you have one, because this is a minor scale. So we want to hear what it sounds like. All right, sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor. Excellent, thank you. And here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. That's okay, Josue. 2, and 3, and 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Now, I need some feedback. Was that good? Was it, you know, not so good? Was it terrible? Okay, wow, very good. 3 thumbs up. That's pretty good. I'd like to play it one more time. Hopefully Josue got great. Got his sticks and everybody's able to play again. It helps me just get some feedback from you guys if you're able to show us your video camera. If you're not, that's okay, we understand. And it also lets me know if you're set and ready to play. So if you don't have your video camera on, I might not know. All right, so sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor, we're gonna try number 18 again. So 18, same thing, okay? You also might notice on your paper, if you're reading your book, not so much on Smart Music, but in the book, it says a half step. Those are just marking the half steps in the scale. So don't worry, you don't have to do anything different. It's just a half step between the second and third scale steps, okay? So here we go, sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor. Very good. Josue is back, and we're all set. And we're gonna play number 18 again, okay? Here we go, number 18. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, off. All right, how did we do? Give me some feedback. Good? Yay, good job. All right. Very good. Now that's this week's playoff. So if you want to play it off even now, if you want to play it off for me, you can. Does anybody want to go ahead and knock it out? Yeah, I know. Well, I'll see you soon enough. So some of you might want to play. And some of you I see tomorrow, and some of you I see Thursday. So that's kind of cool too. So you can play it at school if you do come to school. And You can play it in Smart Music, and you can also play it and then just turn in your WAV file into Canvas. So all those places. Very good. Let's go to 19. Okay. Number 19, it looks almost identical. The only thing that we're changing is the 7th scale degree is raised a half step, okay? So for flute, you're going to play an F sharp, and for clarinet, you're going to play a G sharp, and for saxophone, they're going to play a D sharp, and for xylophone or piano, you're also going to play an F sharp, okay? So everybody's going to go up a half step just on the 7th scale degree. Let's give it a try, okay? Yep, so you might have to change it on Smart Music for yourself. And then I'm actually going to take it 60 beats. And I know that's slow, but it's kind of nice to just play a nice scale slowly. So sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor, we're going to play it. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. So Josue, it's actually called harmonic minor in the book. So it's number 19, and this is out of book 3. So this is the new book for this year. All right, so hopefully we got that. How did we do? Thumbs up? Not so good? Terrible. Ew, look at all those thumbs up. Awesome. Yay. Very good. I'd like to play it one more time just to make sure everybody's got it. And then we're going to move on, okay? We're going to go to Darkheart right after this. So sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. Last time. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and hold. 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. Big breath. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Now, the reason we're playing 19 is because that is next week's playoff. So we know it and we'll feel good about it. And if you're not doing so hot with it, go ahead and practice it a ton so that you'll be ready to play it next week. How was that playoff? Did we do pretty well with it? Awesome. You should be going to Darkheart if you can. So Darkheart obviously isn't in our book, so you need Smart Music for this one. So if you don't have that up in another tab, you might want to go ahead and get that open. And this is part 5, which means this is like movement 5. There are other movements. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 at the very beginning, and this happens to be the last one. And I was telling some of the band students who were here before everybody else that this happens to be called the escape from the Darkheart castle. So this is what happens when they escape from the castle at the end of the story, which is pretty cool. All right, so you might notice some new things. If you've never seen a trill before, there's some trills in here for almost every instrument. So a trill is just going up to the next note in the scale that you're playing in, okay? So for instance, clarinets have an A, so they're gonna go to a B flat. They're gonna play A to B flat. I know the flutes have one too. Jordan, you might be able to see your music faster than I can see your music. You've got a G, right? So G to A flat. So they are wiggling their pinkies. G to A flat. Excellent. Alto saxophone, do you have one too?
Yeah.
What is your trill?
E to F natural.
Very good. Okay. And so it's really important to look at that key signature and make sure that you know what's in the key signature so you're trilling to the correct note. Excellent. Okay, so percussionist, you can play this either on mallet percussion, or if you have your snare or bass or any of the other percussion instruments that it says, you can play that along beside us. If even, let's see, percussion 1, just looking at everything real quick. Percussion 1 is, try again. All right. It's coming up. So percussion 1 is snare and bass. So if you wanted to play the snare part, that would be great. If you want to just work on the bass part, that's fine too. And then there is mallet percussion, I believe, with this one as well. So very cool. All right. So we're going to start from the top, sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor. Hopefully everybody's got their music and everybody can see what they're doing. We're going to listen to it. If you want to just listen, that's fine. Or if you want to play along, do play along. Okay, so here we go. And 2, 3, 4. 2, up. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 19. It's a lot of repetitive patterns, isn't it? 27. Trumpets get to play here. Get the melody. 34 into 35. Percussion, 73. 77. Take crescendos. 'Cool piece. Yay. I can't wait to play it with all of you. All right. So that's a new piece. We haven't really played it or listened to it until right now. So some of us might have played it a little bit at home. Hopefully you played it with smart music. Yay! Because this is a really fun piece to play. And if you haven't, take a look at it. The cool thing about this is it is at 160. Which is kind of fast, but you can adjust the tempo. You don't have to stay at 160. And most of it is the same pattern. So once you get to know the rhythm pattern, it's not that difficult because it actually uses it over and over and over again. All right. So I want you to start listening to that and practicing it a little bit on your own. Everybody understand your trills that you have? Are there any rhythms? You can just tell me a rhythm, a measure number where you might not know the rhythm, and I'll clap it out for you. Okay, so I'm seeing some questions on the chat. So Brooke said, will you come and get us from our class just like today? Yes, they were supposed to make kind of an announcement and have you guys come on down. So hopefully they'll just let you guys out pretty soon. And then Stephanie asked, will we have band even if we go on a half day? Yes, right now you will have band unless that changes for second 9 weeks. Right now, as it stands, you'll have band for when you come to school. So if you're planning to come to school, yeah, yep, even Thursday and Friday. So if you're coming to school and 7th and 8th graders are together, so but that's okay because actually you're at kind of the same grade level, so or level in your book and everything. So that's really great. So if you come on Monday and Tuesday, you're together. And what happened is I came this morning about 7:50-ish or so, and we gathered everybody, and then we took you guys over to the band room. We set up and everything and talked about what we're going to do. And then we actually grabbed a chair and a stand. We took it outside, and then we grabbed our instruments and our books, and we took those outside, and we set up band class outside, and that's where we play. And so we're so spread apart, like 8 feet apart, that like nobody's around each other, and you can take your mask off safely and you can play in your bubble. It's like your own little bubble space, okay? So we try to play together, but what's even nice about it is actually I sometimes just let you practice on your own because, you know, it's not a big deal because you're all outside. So like today I said, all right, you guys practice, you know, this number over here, and you guys are going to practice this number over there. And that was okay because you had plenty of space. So it's the biggest classroom in the world. How's that? All right. And that's the same for Thursday and Friday people too. Okay. So I tell you what, we have a little bit more time. Let's go to, do you have any questions about this piece? First off, I don't want to leave it unless you have questions. Okay, I want you to start playing it. Go ahead and start sending me some of your recordings back and see what it sounds like and see what's happening. And if you have trouble, ask for help, okay? Because I don't mind helping you out. And I'd like to go to Abandoned Treasure Hunt because that is one that we've been able to play and finger through because we know that one pretty well. So go ahead and take it back to Abandoned Treasure Hunt and we'll play through that one. Now, if you haven't been coming, we have been playing. So the cool thing about this, you know, in the Google Meet is that we listen to it together and we're playing our parts and we're able to kind of feel like we're playing with a group of people again. I see all of you taking your breaths together and everybody's coming in at different parts, and we're trying to play the very best we can. And then at school, I'll get to hear even more of you, so that's really cool. Now at school, we'll do mostly out of the book. I might start to hand out sheet music, but I'm not really supposed to hand out anything to you guys just yet. So because it's supposed to all be, you know, if you bring something, it's yours. So it might be that, like I said, I just let you play Abandoned Treasure Hunt from Smart Music, you know, outside. And Smart Music works. We tried it today. We were scared that Smart Music would not work outside, but Brooke, it worked, didn't it? So it was really cool. It all set up pretty well. So that was good. All right, Abandoned Treasure Hunt. Is everybody ready to go? I see some thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we're going to play through Abandoned Treasure Hunt. This will have to be our last thing that we do, but make sure you're sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor. With this one, a lot of folks are able to play at the 85, but they start to forget about articulation and dynamics. Okay. Those are the two big ones. So try to play through and you're still playing the notes correctly in the correct rhythm. But then don't forget about your articulation and your dynamics. All right, sitting up straight, feet flat on the floor. Here we go. All right, 1, 2, ready, and. And 3 times. Number 30. How did it feel, everyone? Yay! I love that. I cannot wait to play that together. And this one, you know, I probably should go ahead and copy this one off. And if you're at school, we can go ahead and start passing some sheet music out. That would be cool. Because it's not like I get it back from you. That's the thing. Okay. Anyway, we'll see. All right. And I just want to make sure everybody understands, even percussionists, I'm glad you guys came today, even percussionists need to bring their equipment. Unfortunately, all of the percussion equipment we have at school is pushed into the storage room. So that's the other thing. You can't come in and drop off your instrument like you used to. You'll just keep it with you in the classroom. When it's time for you to come to band, you'll come to band with everything. We'll play probably outside a bunch, and then you know, we'll load everything back up and you'll take it back with you to the classroom, because then you don't move around too much from there. So just a reminder, even if you're a percussionist, because you guys are not used to bringing your stuff with you, you'll need to bring your practice pad or your xylophone kit if you have one, so that you'll have something to play with, okay? All right, any more good questions? Oh, that was cool. You guys had lots of good questions for me today. Okay, so, all right, so make sure that you're practicing 18, because that's this week. 19 is next week. And go ahead and look forward to Darkheart. I love that piece. And start looking ahead and playing that at home, okay? Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and go. But great job, guys, today. Keep up the hard work. Keep practicing. All right, bye, guys.